Hello, hello, hello. It has taken me a bit of time, like just to film a video at this moment. Wow, I have had an incredible weekend, and I can't wait to share with you. So I'm just coming down from the weekend that has just gone by. Went to a spirit and wellbeing festival run by Gopal. Incredible guy, incredible family over the weekend, and it was absolutely amazing. If you're watching this right now, please do say hello. Usually I'm not on at this time of night, but I am still a little bit wide awake, so I just thought, you know what, let's get this video in and let's get it done and dusted. Yes. I was invited to an incredible Spirit and Wellbeing Festival, and you know what, I did not know what I was going to do. Have you ever wanted to feel clear on something? You know, like you want to feel clear as in what to do next in terms of your vision or your path or your goal or whatever. And I just didn't know what I was going to do when I went to this festival at all. And I had no banners, no cards to advertise. But I just knew deep down, just don't worry about it. It's going to be absolutely fine. I knew deep down I needed to limit my time on social media, and I needed to get a little bit more sleep as well. That was really important to me. Basically, I was having nana naps. Have you ever had a nana nap before? Like just a nap in the afternoon? So I was having a nap, and I said, I made it really clear, I want this download. This download is not coming on the day. It needs to be before the day happens, because I need to be calm and collected as I turn up to this event. Bearing in mind, I've got no banners, no cards or anything like that. None of them are going to turn up for anything. And I didn't feel right to get them. And a couple of days in the lead up, after one of my naps, I got a download to host a spiritual health check. Free 15-minute spiritual health check. And I was going to ask just a few questions, but it's going to be ultra powerful, and people are going to get a really good quick win from this. And I trusted that, as soon as I've written it, I was like, oh my God, yeah, I really feel this. I feel it. Have you ever had that before, where you've had a download and you really feel it? So I felt it. And over the next couple of days up to lead up, it got even more specific. I was shown that I needed to take a soft blanket, because I was going to put it over as a table cover. I was going to take my own table and chair, which I did pop in the car. And the night before, I had a download to write on my whiteboard and put that in the car. But what I was writing on my whiteboard was my ideal, who I wanted to work with, my ideal person who was going to have the spiritual health check. And I also visualized that I needed to take the tarot cards with me. So I took them, and my crystals as well, just to put on the table so it looks really nice. And that was amazing. So the night before, I had all my ideal person on this board. I was also given some details to put on a piece of paper. Just outline 8 appointment times, give myself big breaks in between so I can look after my own energy. That's really important to me when working with people. And then just go to the event. And I'm going to the event, but I'm nervous, excited, right? Nervous, excited. So I'm thinking, I don't know what is going to happen, right? I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what this event's going to be like in any way. And you know what? I got there, set up everything, and it was really lovely because the owners actually put out a table and chairs, and that was really, really nice. So I set up, put my my board out, put my paper on the side on the table, went for a walk around. By the time I came back, I had 4 appointments booked in, which was incredible. And I was just reading your note. Bapinder Singh, yeah, okay. So I went for a walk. I had 4 people booked in before, and then by lunchtime, all 8 appointments were gone. So all 8 appointments were gone. And I fitted in another 3 appointments because I had massive gaps to clear my energy in between. So I knew I had enough time. And there were many people wanting to book in afterwards. Because what happened was, as soon as I started doing these readings, my energy and my aura was like literally on fire. It was like so wide. I've been teaching myself to remain really open and discerning with my energy. So discerning as who comes into my energy. So I'm teaching myself to be extremely open and discerning who comes in my energy. And it was just really incredible because so many people like, oh my God, have I missed an appointment? Have I missed an appointment? Can I get an appointment with you? So I've connected with so many incredible people after that event. What I want to share with you is what I learned from doing the Spirit and Wellbeing Festival, because the one thing that many of you know about me, if you haven't worked with me already, is that I love to look after my energy. You might have heard me say it during parts of this. I leave gaps in my day. I leave gaps in between people. I take a lot of time on social media. I take nana naps. So I take naps, I sleep, I look after myself. But I also know if I don't take those breaks, and that if I shut down my energy rather than process my energy, I end up eating more than what I need to. Does that make sense? So my energy was on fire, but what I needed to do in the meantime was really look after my energy. There's a reason why my energy and my aura was so good. And like people were like just walking past going, oh my God, your aura is so amazing. And people who were already, readers, already been reading for quite a long time were like, oh my God, you're like really incredible at this. The things that I do, the practices that I do during and in between my breaks are to journal. So I journal in between everyone and I write down. I do delete them because obviously I might be typing about something, so I do delete them. I wash my hands and my face because it helps me feel really refreshed. So you might notice that I go to the toilet maybe a little bit more often than usual. I don't like really go to town and wash hands or anything like that I read raw. No, it's just when I feel, oh, okay, I need to, at this moment, I just need to go and wash my face and my hands. I will go and do that. I always go outside. So I might go outside. I'll close my eyes. I'll meditate. I'll kind of like my energy. I will just soften my energy. So I'll soften my energy down in between to make sure I've got the right energy for when people come to me and that I'm able to allow them. And by me being really, really open with my own energy, they're really open with their energy. And I feel like that is an incredible exchange that we have between us. When I leave an event, and this is what I've learned over working with people at different events, and especially if I'm working with more than 8 in a day, what I've learned as I afterwards, after the whole day is finished, is I talk to myself. I talk at everything. I talk it out. Everything that has been said, everything that I feel, everything that's held in my body, I communicate with my body and I talk it out. Da 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 blah 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 blah. And this is this, and this is this, and this is this, and this is this. And then anything that kind of comes up that needs processing from my own healing comes up in that instance as well. And sometimes I may release tears after I've worked with so many people, obviously in the privacy of my own car. Sometimes I may laugh. Whatever it is, what I don't do is ignore myself. I don't ignore myself. I talk out and I process the information that I've taken in and really release it and really get to work and releasing it and talking it out. For me personally, and the reason why I'm doing this video is because that changes my eating habits massively. If I don't process the information that's been given to me or gifted to me, or I've been channeling the information and I'm taking information in, if I hold it in, it affects my eating habits massively. It affects my health massively. I actually start eating more as a result of it. I actually do different types of behavior patterns which usually come out as a result of not being able to process the information that I've just listened to. And sometimes some of the information I'm tuned out or zoned out, so sometimes I don't even take in all the information. So it just depends. But I know even if I'm zoned out or tuned out, the brain can still absorb it and the brain can still take it in. So for me, processing is like a massive thing. Whether I journal it, mainly speaking it, expressing it helps massively. And being really specific with my expressions, like if a body part is hurting, then having that inner dialect with that body part is really extremely important for me, massively more important than anything. But as I said, it does kind of feed into our health in some way, because whatever we take in gets held in the cells and held in the body. This is why I work with a lot of my clients, because I bring them back to themselves. You find clarity in yourself by taking those moments and taking those times. So what I do afterwards, after that, is then I clear by writing everyone's reports up, and then I let go of everything and start the process of just letting go and just living my normal life and smiling and just enjoying life. Each and every appointment was super special. Each and every appointment was really incredible. And you know what? I celebrated, massively celebrated. So I celebrated. So I celebrated over the weekend and just had time with my family and stuff. So what I'm going to do now is I've opened up 5 free slots to have a spiritual health check. I know, shameless plug or what, right? So I've opened up 5 free slots to have a spiritual health check. To have a spiritual health check, you need to be a business owner. So you need to be a female business owner, and you need to be in business for at least 2 years or more. It's really important to me that you've been in business 2 years more. You're pretty spiritually connected as well. That is also equally important to me right now at this moment in time. There are incredible healers out there. There's so many. Right? It is okay. Right? It's okay to work with who you want to work with, because there are other healers for everyone. There's many healers to go around, just like hairdressers and beauticians. There's so many. So I opened up 5 slots for free for spiritual health coaching, and I think there's 3 left at the time of this video. So if you would like a free spiritual health coaching, spiritual health check, 15-minute free spiritual health check, which will be done via Zoom. You'll get a little report afterwards. Then do reach out. It's based on clarity around your health, life, and business, and you always come out with an incredible quick win. So I'm going to leave it for today. But it was so nice because yesterday I took the day off. Because it happened on Sunday, I made sure that Monday I completely had the day off anyway, and then just spent time at home, just chilled, watching Christmas movies, and yeah, really relaxed. I wanted to keep going, but you know what? We always do this, and I don't know about you. Quickly before I go. After we've done something that is so exciting, we want to keep going. Right? And sometimes we keep going. But we don't stop and smell the roses. Think about it like a bumblebee. Bumblebees work incredibly hard, but they know how to work and when to work. And they always stop to smell the flowers. So that is my message for today. Always stop and smell the flowers. Enjoy and reap the rewards of what you've done. And it will help create even more energy for the next ones. So I'm going to leave it there for today. Have an incredible day, and I'll see you very soon. Speak soon. Bye.